Please make it so. Please make it so. The first bits of feedback are coming from reporters now on Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Of course, this is Luc Besson's 2017 huge movie, epic at scale, and very much like an Avatar. You know, in the way it looks beautiful. James Cameron, you can step back. This is looking stunning. So yes, but first bits of feedback are coming out. This is of course written by a French guy from yonder, like 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, before I was even born. And yeah, so the first bits of info coming out now. So we're going to go to Slash Film. Slash Film says the first half of Valerian is visually stunning, gleefully inventive, unpredictable, and bonkers insane. Now that's everything I want from a Luc Besson movie. His endings are generally, to me, quite formulaic. I actually did write a paper on him when I was studying at UCT, University of Cape Town, when I was doing my movie degree there, film degree. And yeah, his endings kind of sort of peter out. They don't add that spark. He kind of gets himself going on a nice little plateau, and he carries on. But to me, there's nothing wrong with that. Once you set that scene up, or set that world up. So Slasham goes on to say, this is Peter Schiretta. Despite its problems, Valerian needs to be experienced in 3D on the biggest screen possible. You've got your IMAX here, of course. I'm sure you can't plug that. That's why he hasn't said it. I want to experience more of this world, and so do I. We said the same thing about Avatar. Maybe if we're lucky, in 7 years' time, or hang on, 15 years' time, Luc Besson will return to Valerian. So going on to Eric Davis, Valerian is the batshit kind of science fiction, stuffed with wildly colourful and inventive sequences. The story is okay, but some of the action blew my mind. Now, I have no problem with the story being okay. I'm not really expecting much from the actors. I mean, these are kind of kids, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they are kids, and because they are kids, they don't obviously, well, they obviously have not much experience. Things Michael Jackson, something. So we got people like Dane DeHaan and Hugh. Yeah, and Cara, I'm just trying to remember how to pronounce the name, De la Vinigret, maybe. But I didn't particularly like her performance in Suicide Squad, so really hoping that something sorts itself out. They do actually go on in some of these reviews later, not reviews, but tweets later, to comment about the particular, not people, but script. We also have Clive Owen, Rihanna, and Ethan Hawke. Having a quick check there. Okay, so going on to Dave Sims then goes on to say, I saw Valerian. It's one of my favourite movies of the year. Well, David, I'm not surprised because you have disappointments like Baywatch, Alien Covenant, and more recently the Transformers that we don't really want to talk about. So, just him going on to elaborate, I definitely don't think it'll be, for everyone, the dialogue is hella clunky. That's what I was kind of worried about from the trailers. Didn't look like there were sparks flying between the two leads, but maybe I'm wrong. As is a lead romance, yeah. Well, if you look back at Fifth Element, the lead romance, it wasn't that great anyway, to be honest with you. It kind of was freaky and a little bit creepy. So moving on down to Cinema Bite, we have Mixed on Valerian, but this movie is goddamn spectacular, and he even uses capitals for all the spectacular. It's beautiful to look at. If you're going to fork out an extra couple of dollars for 3D, do it for this, and I am definitely going to do it for this. In fact, I'm not actually going to go to the review, because we usually go and see it in horrible cinemas. I'm doing the same thing for the new Planet of the Apes that's coming, because you do need to see something like this. It's designed and built for looking at, not for following in some existential goddamn life crisis you're having. No, this is for fun, alright? Get over it. Moving on to Patrick Sandberg. Now that the now that the embargo is lifted, I'm free to say that Valerian surpassed all expectations. The best blockbuster of the summer. Again, Planet of the Apes hasn't come out yet, but I'm happy to hear that. Makes me feel very confident. Moving on to Jason Guracio. I apologize if I pronounce it incorrectly, which I more than likely have. Dark opening sequence of Valerian has amazing 3D look, flavor of Fifth Element, not the same payoff. Luc Besson fans are gonna love it. Hopefully you guys too. But then again, I didn't like Lucy, but this doesn't look like that. This is a space opera and it's looking like a lot of fun. Going on to Michelle Bunkman or Bachman, depending on what part of the world you're. Embargo's up. I really liked it. A fun, visually stunning sci-fi adventure. We need more space operas that are this colorful. Yeah, when you have the ball that is not only dropped, but kicked, cut open, etc., from things like Jupiter. I'm not even going to say, but hopefully this will sort of cover that hole, fill that hole in my life. And then going on to Andy J. Ham, inventive world building and some awesomely unique set pieces. Runs out of steam eventually, but overall a fun, worthwhile ROM. Now, I'm not exactly sure how much money's been pumped into this so far. I need to check that out, but I'm really hoping it does pay off because it looks like so much fun. Visually, it's stunning. Story-wise, I can read the story to you right now. In the 28th century, Valerian and Laurelian are a team of special operatives charged with maintaining order throughout the human territories, and they get basically sent in to help a particular race of people who are getting, well, not a race, it's thousands of races of people who are getting kind of dicked. I don't want to go into more because I hate giving spoilers. Just from the damn synopsis I'm seeing that there's a whole bunch of things here that I didn't know until actually reading right now. That's really soul destroying. See the things I do for you guys. Anyway, so we'll see this. I think it's the 21st of July, the official releases, or 22nd, or somewhere around there. It's before I go to Ghana, and we'll have a review for you guys, both written no doubt by Coven and screaming like me. I'll be the little fan bitch, kind of like I am right now.